Hi, we are here with Empt2y, the jungler for G-Rex, which has already locked the first seed in the group for the playing. How are you? How's been your experience here in Korea so far?
So far it's good in Korea. The food and the environment is really good.
I actually was impressed looking at your Wikipedia page because you have the Canadian nationality, and I was asking myself if you are considered a resident player for the NALCS or you are just a LMS player.
I think I am an LMS player since I played in the LMS region since 2015. I actually wanted to move back to the NALCS scene at 2016, but unfortunately I get no offer at that time, I guess, so I just moved back to the LMS region.
Will it be appealing for you to play in the NALCS now that you have impressed people in the World Championship?
I think it might help, but yeah, I would like to go back to the NALCS for just maybe a season or maybe next year, since it's a pleasure for me, since I am also a Canadian.
You actually speak 4 languages or 3, I'm not really sure. They are English, Chinese and Korean. You actually told me before the interview that you learned Korean by yourself. Does it really help you, for example in G-Rex, knowing so many languages? Do you act as a translator or something like that for your teammates?
It definitely helped us a lot, since in 2015 Stitch and Candy is teamed up with me before. They came to the LMS regions mostly because I can speak in Korean, so they believed our communication would be good at that time. And this year they came back to the LMS region again with me, so it definitely helped a lot.
The LMS is often underlooked because it's considered that Flash Wolf is a really strong team, but the region is like top heavy and the overall level is quite low. Do you agree with that opinion, or do you think that the league is like a major region and all the teams are quite strong?
I agree with that, since Flash Rift can scrim with the other strong teams like RNG or some LCK teams, but the other LMS team cannot do that. They can only scrim with the SDK teams or some LDL, I guess, the China second, the China second league, I guess. So it definitely makes the difference between Flash Rift and us. But I think we have potential since we beat Flash Rift before in the spring split. Yes.
Have you had any issues finding scrims here in the World Championship, or is Flash Wolf the only team that Korean or LPL teams are willing to play against?
It's all good right till now, since we have scrim with C9, G2 and stuff like that, so it's all good for us.
Throughout the summer split, you've played with more players than the roster that you actually have here, because Riot Games doesn't allow teams to have more than one substitute. We are talking about Wuji and Raze. Do you think that it will have been beneficial for you to have the whole roster here in Worlds?
First, I would like to thank Raze and Wuji, since they are really good players, and I think even they are the starter in the Worlds right now, we could have the same score. So I would think it's a pleasure for me, since I kind of beat them and stand on the starter position. But yeah, overall I would like to say thanks to them.
I've read some pundits from the LMS saying that Koala may be even stronger than Sworad, who was the MVP of the summer split. Do you agree with them, or do you think that Koala still needs some time to be better?
I think Koala is a really good support player. He has great mechanics as a support user. So maybe at the side of mechanics, he's better than Sworad, but in the side of the game and the calling stuff, it might still need some time for him to develop.
Finally, I've already said that you have locked the first seed in your group. Is there any team that you wouldn't like to play against in the playoffs, or some team that you really want to play against?
I would rather not play against DFM, since we are good scrim partners since the beginning of the year. So I wouldn't like to face them, since they knew a lot about us.
And at last, do you want to say something for your fans or the LMS fans that may be watching this interview?
Thank you for the fans that didn't leave us alone when we are struggling in the new patch at the start of the summer split. So we came to Worlds now, and we definitely are going to the Busan stage.
That will be all from us. You can check all the coverage from Esportmaniacos at esportmaniacos.com or in our YouTube channel, which is also Esportmaniacos. Thank you very much for being here.